This video is sponsored by Caleb and Brown. They help their clients buy, sell, and swap cryptocurrencies with a 24/7 personal broker service. Sign up today. Next up, I saw this article yesterday on Monero being claimed that their transactions aren't really private, but this one's saying that a Monero expert fact-checked the chain analysis from this video. So yeah, let's go through this article. If you heard about it, we're going to hear, is it truly private or is it not? So yeah, Monero expert fact-checks chain analysis video claiming XMR transactions can be traced. Users can avoid sharing their IP address while using XMR by running their own node on the network, said former Monero committee member Cecilia Bermier. So a Monero committee member has refuted recent allegations based on a leaked chain analysis presentation to the IRS that implies that the privacy-focused cryptocurrency can be traced. Monero, or XMR, is the world's most popular privacy coin and is specifically built to hide the address and transaction of those on its network. Because that's always the biggest problem with cryptocurrencies. Once you send a transaction, the public blockchain is viewable to anybody. So if you don't want people to know how much crypto you have, you want to try to hide it. So Monero, XMR is kind of one of those privacy tokens, which when you send a transaction, you can't see what's in that person's wallet. And there are a couple other coins out there, but again, this article was claiming that it wasn't truly private. But privacy coins have become very popular for use cases that require a high degree of anonymity. And while there are lots of legal reasons, someone may want financial anonymity. Law enforcement has often associated privacy coins with ransomware payments, illegal transactions on the dark web, and money laundering. As a result, privacy coins, an umbrella that also includes Zcash and Dash, are banned in countries such as Australia, Japan, South Korea, and some parts of the UAE. Now, the video from Chainalysis, a blockchain analytics firm, demonstrated how it was supposedly able to trace transactions made using Monero from as far back as 2021. But for what it's worth, Chainalysis hasn't made any public comments on the video yet. So it's still up in the air right now of checking the IP address can really track it. So there's still more research to come. So I'm sure we'll probably get some more articles down the road. But Monero community leader Cecilia Bermier told Decrypt in a statement that the firm was only able to trace transactions using XMR because it set up its own Monero nodes, which were then used to track all the IPs which connected them. Now, Bermier was appointed to the Magic Monero Fund in 2022, a committee that decides the future technical direction of Monero. She termed Chainalysis nodes as essentially fake proxy nodes. She then explained how the firm used the metadata harvested from the fake nodes to power its transactions tracing tool. Now, a Monero node refers to an internet-connected device that runs Monero software. The nodes participate in the Monero network and secure transactions by enforcing its rules. Now, nodes download the entire blockchain to determine which transactions have taken place, and XMR users can choose to use their own node hosted locally on their own devices or an external remote node, such as in the case of Chainalysis study. But Brimmer, who also worked as blockchain consultant, feels that the incident shows that Monero users must run their own Monero node or use privacy-focused web browser Tor. So long story short, the strategy doesn't compromise on-chain privacy for users who avoid these fake nodes or use Tor, Bermier told Decrypt in a statement. In essence, protecting your IP address is key as that's primarily what they can obtain. She added, without IP, they have nothing. So I guess VPNs are very useful in it, but I guess what she's saying is that you need to run your own node, especially on the Tor with a VPN, to really keep it private. Now, the Monero Council member pointed to a partnership between Monero and cloud provider Umbrel, which she said can help users set up their own Monero nodes on their server or a Raspberry Pi. Running a node will allow users to send and receive payments without using external nodes out there. Now, this isn't the first time in 2024 that the privacy coin's main selling point has been called into question. A Finnish publication, MTV Uutiset, claimed that Finland's National Bureau of Investigation, the KRP, was able to track transactions made using XMR. Now, but Bermier again refuted the claims, alleging that any tracing accomplished by the Finnish Bureau of Investigation was due to lapses in users' security hygiene when converting their Bitcoin to Monero. Monero still remains the world's largest privacy coin at the time of writing, with a market capitalization of $3.1 billion, but its market cap has dropped 3.1% in the past 24 hours according to CoinGecko. So that kind of does make sense that it did drop after the first news article was actually announcing that, okay, it was tracked, so people probably got fearful of it, made some swaps. But again, like that transaction that happened in 2024, again, the Bitcoin blockchain is not private, and when someone made a trace to it, they were kind of able to track it from that point on. So unless they're moving it from like wallets to wallets, try to help it almost like a tornado cash thing, then it's pretty good. So yeah, so just all in all, if you want to keep your Monero transactions truly private, run your own Monero node, use the Tor browser, and yeah, if you need to learn how to do it, I think the Liberty laptop that Bitcoin Ben sells from Kinetic Solutions actually does that. So yeah, so Monero still is the top private coin out there. And yeah, we just had the expert fact checked it because I'm sure a lot of people were just curious about this news article that popped up yesterday. But that is our Monero news for you.